Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more gaming fun and goodness, but this time it's going to be a little bit different. You're probably wondering why I'm standing outside pointing a camera at a big plot of dirt, and I apologize if the wind is messing with the audio. I may have to record over this, but if I don't, why am I looking at this? Well, this isn't dirt, actually. It's road base, and what you're looking at is a new project that will probably be very interesting to all of you. And that is that I am preparing to build a new outside studio office shed. And what's interesting about that is that my home is running out of room. I have two teenage boys, and my current office and studio where I film is one of the bedrooms in our house. So I need to forego that and do something else. Well, what we did was my awesome wife, found an auction for some office studios, office sheds, and we got one at a very, very good price. It's brand new, and it's unfinished, so this is going to be a real adventure, and I'm going to do this in the form of a video log where I'm just going to be showing you what we'll be doing over time. And I wish I had thought about this earlier and gotten to the point where I could show you when they brought in all of the road base and dumped it in the big tractor or big trailer or whatever 18-wheeler came out, and then they came down and hammered all this down so it's perfectly level. It had leveling devices and everything. And this is really the beginning. This is just the beginning. So now that this is laid down, and I think in 2 more days my shed will arrive and be planted here, and then we have to have electricians come out. We got to finish the interior, put insulation and drywall up and design it and all that good stuff. But this is the beginning right here. You're looking at it, the very start. And what do we have to do to get that in? Well, I'll show you that too. I'll just kind of walk along here a little bit and show you that we had to take down our fence. That was no fun, right? Yeah, anyway, so we took down our fence here so we could back all this stuff in. And I am luckily, I am blessed to be on a side of the street where there aren't any houses on both sides, which means that we're fairly good along the walking trail right here in our neighborhood. So we don't have a lot that we have to worry about in regards to the trucks being able to pull onto the lot and that sort of thing. But this could be a real interesting adventure. Now, again, the point of this is not just to build a studio, but it's going to be my office too, because currently I am working at home as well. And that's probably going to go on for the foreseeable future because I live here in Texas, and we're probably about to go on a lockdown again, where we were planning to go back to our offices or start migrating back to our offices in the next 30 days, and that's already been postponed and put off. So I imagine that will continue. But so here we are, guys. This is the road base gravel pad. Now, why do we do this? So I'm going to start explaining things. You have a couple choices when you're doing this. One of them would be a concrete slab. But when you do that, you have to get additional permitting because that's considered a permanent fixture, where this is not. And so anything under 200 square feet does not need building permitting, things like that. And then when you couple that with the fact we did a gravel pad, which is just as good as a cement pad. It might not look as nice. We're going to have to clean it up afterwards, but it will be a permanent part of our home. We will then have the building on top of it, and we don't have to do much else. So it's pretty good layout for us. It was a lot less expensive than building a concrete slab of this size. So the office shed that I'm getting is about more than twice the size of the office I'm in, where I'm actually working and running my studio now. And so it's going to be a pretty big endeavor for us. It's going to be probably months in the making, because again, I have to have electricians come out. We're going to put a 50 amp box out to the shed and run it from there. I got to get internet drawn out to there. I got to get security on the building before I bring all my stuff out, and I got to pre-plan so all the shelves and things I need for my game collection, as well as the studio itself, are in place. And I want to be able to build a section where I can do some more things that will be interesting to the gaming community, like to be able to hang overhead cameras, things like that. It's going to be very, very specific to my needs and the needs of what I want to do with my channel. So anyway, guys, this is going to be a short one. This is just to get us kicked off and talk about this. And as it progresses, I will film more. Like when they bring in the shed, I'll go out and film that and show you where it's starting from and what it looks like. It's pretty cute. It's going to be a lot of fun once we get it going. I got to bring out air conditioning to it because I'm in Texas. It's going to be it's going to be quite an adventure. My dog's hating life right now because we have a big opening in the fence there, so I have to take her out on a leash. That's no fun. And this pad is going to be what you will be looking at for at least a couple more days until I get the shed in there. So, and again, it's road based, so it's the same types of things they use underneath like streets to level off the streets and stuff like that. And it's packed down very hard, so it's not going to come back up easily, and it's a good foundation for the shed. But and some of you probably have some expertise on this, so by all means comment. I am a novice, not particularly handy. I can do some things, but prefer not to, for the fact I might mess them up. You know, like I might do some drywall, maybe lay down the floor, but I doubt even that, because last time I laid down a floor was a disaster. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. This is the very first one. If you really want to support the channel, please just like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate that. It'll help to perpetuate things. But this big adventure we're going on is going to be filmed all the way through for you. So hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.